Hi, we meet again, and there's a fresh set of good night questions that I have brought for you, and you can watch them in the night and sleep. And in case you do all the five of them, अगर पांच में से एक दो नहीं होता है, थोड़ी देर के बाद सोएंगे आप. And then I'm recording this from economy this time, and that's what we have lined up for us. Or ये statement-based factual questions है. Let me see how well you prepared, because a lot of time you get questions around this format also. Uh, कुछ कंसेप्ट एंड फैक्ट मिला करके यूपीएससी पूछती है, एंड आई थिंक यू शुड बी एबल टू सी दैट. लेट अस लुक इनटू दिस फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, with reference to the Indian agriculture sector, consider the following statement. First, as per the latest available data from the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, the total food grain production in India from 2023-24 has decreased compared to the previous years. Food grain production has gone down. The livestock sector's contribution to the total agricultural gross value addition has been consistently declining over the past 5 years. Next, the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana (PMFBY) is an example of public investment in agriculture. Now, which of the statement given above are incorrect? So again, you have to be careful that it is not correct. I suppose this is very obvious. Food grain production has not declined, has gone up. So पहला statement तो पक्का गलत है. Second statement also is wrong, because you find that livestock contribution to total agriculture, I think that's not the correct statement, has been consistently declining. It's not like this. ये भी गलत है. Third वाला correct है. So I suppose हमें incorrect ढूंढना है. तो we'll have to go for first and second incorrect. Answer would in that case will be A for this. I hope most of you would have got that right. The next one, देखते हैं. Next one has second question. Consider the following statement regarding India's industrial sector and the Make in India initiative. Industrial sector, Make in India initiative. The Index of Industrial Production, first. The Index of Industrial Production, IIP, released by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, measures the changes in the volume of production in a basket of industrial products. All right. Then we have got the 8 core industries of India have a combined weightage of over 50% in IIP. To make the Make in India initiative launched in 2014 with primary objective of increasing the share of the manufacturing sector in India's GDP. Which of the statements given above are correct? First, definitely correct है. Second में the figure above 50%, I think it's 2/5. 40% के आसपास आता है. Over 50% definitely नहीं. Second is wrong. Third is definitely right, because you have got GDP contribution of 25%. I think रखा था इसके लिए. And 2011 में आया National Manufacturing Policy, and then उसके बाद Make in India initiative 2014. I think the statement third is correct. So first and third being correct, answer will be D in this case. So D is the right answer here. The next one that I am going to read it out for you. The next one, third question. Which of the following are examples of disguised unemployment? थोड़ा concept है यहाँ पे. Which of the following are examples of disguised unemployment? A farmer's family with 4 members working on a small piece of land where 2 members are not adding to the total output. All right. Second, the seasonal migrant worker who is unemployed during the off season. हमें क्या देखना है? We have to find disguised unemployment. Third, a highly qualified engineer working for a junior's work. I think the third one is underemployment. Second one is the seasonal unemployment. I suppose only one is the example of disguised unemployment. Marginal productivity 0 है वहाँ पे दो लोगों की. So I suppose answer will be one only, and that is A in this regard. Fourth question. Going to the fourth question, consider the following statement regarding the sources of finance for the agricultural sector in India. Sources of finance from agricultural sector. कहाँ से पैसे आते हैं? First, the majority of the credit to the agricultural sector is provided by non-banking financial companies. Second, regional rural banks (RRBs) were established with the specific objective of providing credit and other facilities to small and marginal farmers, agricultural laborers, and rural artisans. All right. The priority sector lending norms mandate commercial banks to allocate certain percentage of their adjusted net banking credit to the agriculture sector. I think it's very obvious. This may first is not right because most of it is actually coming from commercial banks, cooperative banks, RRBs. Definitely not NBFCs there. So I suppose first goes wrong, second is correct, third is also correct. Answer becomes B in this regard. The last question of tonight is with reference to India's agricultural and industrial sector, consider the following statement. India's agricultural and industrial sector. The Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana is a scheme to promote agro processing and food preservation to reduce post harvest losses. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada. The scheme of fund for regulating the traditional industries, Spurti, is a cluster based initiative primarily focused on the development of the primary sector. Third, the production linked incentive PLI scheme, a flagship scheme initiative, is limited to a few specific large scale manufacturing sectors like mobile phones and pharmaceutical sector. Now, मुझे जो लगता है first is only correct, and the second one is not, because it is not the primary sector that we have got. It is traditional industries and artisans and उनके skill के लिए है ये. And third, that we have got limited to a few sectors. It was started with the limited few sectors, but later on it has been expanded. मेरे ख्याल में 14-15 sectors are included now, and that's really, really large that we have got. So I suppose second is also wrong, third is also wrong. So only one is right, and that's the first one. So this is how basically we see this 5 questions today. And then I suppose as we have been doing for a few days now, and let me know if you are learning those words or not. I mean, and you find those words being used or not. उनको कहीं लिख करके उनको बार-बार use करने की कोशिश करना. Like the word that I have got listed for you today is ominous. Ominous is opposite of I would say auspicious. Something ominous is like future trouble, future danger that we have got. Inauspicious, or you can see a threat. You can say, like for example, the massive rains taking place in the Himalayas is the ominous sign of mismanagement of environment or climate of the hills that we have got. Ominous sign, ominous threat, ominous indication. And then I suppose global warming and erratic weather is an ominous sign of. I hope you understand this word ominous now. Ominous is something which is inauspicious and likely to happen in the future. So I suppose this is a beautiful word. You can use it for writing about certain danger or problem which is likely to happen in times to come. I suppose this is what we have got. I mean, I am assuming that most of you who are watching this are also part of PT Shala that we started. And then the next Saturday and Sunday that we're going to talk about, taking you through the PYQs, as most of you would have already been using that. Otherwise, the details are available on our website, ksgindia.com. And I suppose practice is very important. And then practice in the right format of UPSC type question is absolutely essential. And this is what we are trying to do, 5 questions every day. And we'll continue on this. Good night.